The California GOP convention wraps up this weekend, and many local and national candidates came out to campaign and meet their constituents. And here live is Jim Shoemaker. He's running for California Senate District 5. Jim, thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much, Gislin. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so Jim, one of the main topics of your platform is water conservation and storage. Just this weekend, Donald Trump spoke at the California GOP convention. He said he was looking to bring water in from the north to wet the forest floors. Jim, what is he talking about? Can you explain about redirecting water?
Well, all our water comes basically from up in the north area, where I'm from, up in the Delta region. And in that region, we actually have enough water to supply the needs of the state of California if we were actually saving it, storing it, and diverting it to the areas that is needed, especially in heavily wet years. Currently, we're sending most of our water to the ocean for storage. So this is a policy that we need to work on and change. And I think when you have the federal government, and like President Trump had mentioned, the opportunities to help the state to take in those resources along with ours to be able to create the storage necessary. We do not need an administration that's interrupting the process or working against us to create that storage. It's crazy.
This idea of water conservation, it not only affects Californians with water restrictions that they often place there, especially even during the summer when it's really hot, but farmers. It affects everybody. So why is water such a controversial issue? It's a necessity to live.
Well, the problem we have in this state is this is all on purpose. Even in the driest years of the state of California, we receive enough rainwater to meet 100% of our needs if we were storing and saving that water. But we in the state have people that have other objectives, I believe, and that's on purpose, to keep us in want, to keep us in the idea that without them, we'll have nothing, instead of looking towards the fact that we should be supporting the people. The water necessary to grow the crops that feed this country and feed this state is too important. And we have too many great people with great ideas and the abilities to accomplish so much that we're being impeded by the government. And honest to God, it's because the administrative state that's caused by the governor of this state and the other party that's been in power for way too long.
Jim, you're the president of the California Republican Assembly in San Joaquin Valley. Why are you stepping forward now to run for state senate?
Well, after a lot of years of being a volunteer and supporting from the grassroots, but also just being a businessman and truck driver and business owner, and worked in the farming industry also, and working with my hands in the construction industry and the trades. I've kind of covered about everything. The frustration with the fact that many of the people we try to get elected or have been elected seem to forget that we, the people, need to be reminding them they work for us. And my feeling is in all the years of my support and working with the people and all those in different groups and other societies, we need somebody that represents us. So in my process of trying to find others to run for office, no one was stepping up. I took the lead. I stepped up. I have a great support system with so many local people and a grassroots deal. Carrie Lake makes comments to that many times. And you know what? In our case, I have a lot of name identification in the San Joaquin County area and in the district that I will be representing when I get elected in 15 months. So the idea is, I think what we're doing now is we just need to step up. We need more people, more patriots, more America first kind of people to step up, take the lead. And you know what? The people will follow, and we can educate and train and honestly bring our freedom and liberty back.
All right, you mentioned that you have been negatively impacted by government overreach. Can you explain that? Why should every American be afraid of big government?
Well, big government accomplishes absolutely nothing. Our nation was founded because we had a lot of individuals that had wonderful and great ideas, and they implemented those ideas. And government has no ability to be able to build anything, create anything. Actually, they can't do anything efficiently. And that's because you're bringing in people that you're paying that have no direct interest in the outcome of what is done. What we're doing now is we're throwing money at every government program, but that's to pay off political hacks that a lot of these people are putting into these positions. Our homeless problem is totally caused by government. Our inflation issue in the state of here and in the nation is caused by government overprinting of money. I mean, these are all issues government creates. If we free the people and get the regulations removed, I mean, we have safety nets that have been accomplished 30, 40, 50 years ago to help our environment in every aspect. There's absolutely no reason to have any more government intervention. When you have a home and you want to replace your windows in that home, all of a sudden you have to go get a permit from government to replace a window. I mean, that's how this is down to the basis of the citizens of our state and our nation, that we have some administrator or some bureaucrat in some little cubicle somewhere playing like he's a king and he can control and manipulate. And then it costs us money. It takes away from our children, our families, and just for the future of those that are working hard to make a living. And when we have people that are working hard with their hands and their minds in this state, and government's going to dictate and take away your liberties, that's a problem that we have. And we need to fight that. I want to return the authority for your life back to you, the citizens of the state of California.
Right, once again, Jim Shoemaker, candidate for California Senate. Sir, I thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jessalyn. It was a pleasure. Have a wonderful day.